Is it gonna cost you to do that set? Now, here's the thing. This set of nails is a little unique in that you're gonna incorporate airbrushing. You are gonna utilize Young Nail's new airbrush kit that's gonna launch later this month into your service. We're gonna show you how to do that. You're gonna do some nail art, you're gonna bust out the airbrush, and you're gonna charge your client for it. We're gonna show you exactly what products to use, what colors to use in the airbrush, and what do you charge? Are you gonna upcharge them a little bit more for using and pulling out the airbrush kit? These are things that I really don't know, but I do know somebody that does know. She happens to be right here, and her name is Tracy Ryerson.
No.
Tracy.
What?
I would like to understand this set with the airbrushing. That incorporates a whole new challenge.
Airbrushing, I've done a lot of airbrushing through the years, and when you incorporate stencils or doing ombres, really cool. Now, the game has changed a little bit because we have gel polish and we have all these different things that we can put the airbrushing over the top. So we're gonna combine. We're gonna mix and match, and I'm gonna tell you later what you're gonna charge for it, and we're gonna do some really fast, simple artwork.
Are you ready?
No. Okay, so we're gonna show you what we're gonna start with. We're going to pull out our go times first. We have romance versus reality. We have our airbrush paints. We have white, and we have pink, and then we're gonna seal everything in our stain resistant top coat. And of course, we have to have a little glitter. We're gonna go ahead and use our Sakura Storm. And then of course, we're going to use our new Young Nails airbrush machine. So my nails have already been filled and shaped. They're prepped, they're slightly roughed up. We didn't smooth them out too much. I'm gonna go ahead and take my protein bond. We're gonna do one coat over the top just to make sure the gel polish sticks really nicely. Just one coat will do it. Again, never overthinking it. Let's just get it on the nail. Done. Let's go ahead and pull out our romance versus reality and get that on all 5 nails. Start here, push it back to the cuticle area, pull it all the way out. Now, romance versus reality is one of those colors that has extremely good coverage. We just want to make sure that we don't over apply. That way we don't get any wrinkling when we do our cure. Keep going. Love this color. This is a little bit different than what Dawn used. But again, remember when someone pulls something out from a different nail tech or off of Pinterest, you use it for inspiration. Doesn't have to be literal. All the way down. Let's get our thumb. A little too much, so I'm going to wipe the excess off, pull it through, get it back there, all the way down. Again, a little too much still on the brush, wipe it off, pull the excess off. Okay, so we're all done. Let's get this in the light for a 1-minute cure. So I'm going to be airbrushing 3 of these nails. I'm going to be airbrushing the ring finger, the middle finger, and the thumb. So what I want to be able to do is take a buffer and we're going to remove the shine from the go time so that the airbrush sticks. So we're just gonna go through, make sure we're not pushing hard. I'm just lightly going through, removing that shine.
What grit is that buffer, Tracy?
It's a 180. So you don't want to go too fine, like a 240. We want to go a medium grit so that it takes off the shine without removing the gel polish. Almost did the wrong one. Oh. Okay, so let's get some swipe and cleanse off the dust so we're ready to airbrush. Every time. Okay, so we have some vinyls. These are just a triangle shape. Again, these are just off of Amazon, really reasonably priced, easy to find. Okay, so we're going to apply our shape right about the center of the nail. And we're gonna grab another one. Just push it down. Let's grab ourselves, we'll go with this size. Okay, so let's apply this one right about here. And then let's go ahead and fill this space. Okay, let's get this on right there.
Now I see, Tracy, there's pieces hanging off.
Actually, I like for pieces to be hanging off because it makes it really easy to remove. So you're not trying to dig at the nail and scratching the airbrushing.
So that's not going to affect the design when you spray it?
Not at all.
Okay.
Let's just make sure everything that's on the nail is nice and down. It is time to pull out our airbrush paints. We're going to be using an opaque pink and a white. Now we're going to kind of custom mix this inside the well, so I'm going to show you how to get a lighter pink. Okay, so we're going to shake up our paints. We're going to go ahead and put a couple drops of the white in. Hopefully I didn't just spill it all down the sides that I can't see. Probably did. So let's just wipe it just in case. And then we're going to add our pink. So we have it kind of mixing in the well, and I'm going to show you how to spray it out until you obtain the pink that you're wanting. Okay, so we have our compressor on. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to spray out on a towel until I start getting the lighter version of pink that I'm wanting. Kind of getting a darker, let's get it mixed where I want it. I think that's exactly about where I want. And let's go ahead and spray it on the nail. Just gonna run through, all the way through. Making sure we're hitting all the areas that we want. Turning the nail. I think I have what I'm looking for, so let's move on to the ombre. Just a quick little ombre up. Gonna go ahead and take our thumb. Okay, so I'm always going to the towel before I go to the nail. That way I make sure the consistency of the flow is what I'm wanting. Got a little more white coming through. Make sure the pink is, and then we're off and running. Let's go ahead and check this one. I'm on a little more pink tone in this one too, so I'm just gonna go back and get that color that I wanted. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull. So I'm gonna use tweezers, it makes my life easier. And we're just gonna pull on the vinyl straight up. this one, grab from the corner. And you can see the reason why I leave the vinyl hanging off. It just makes my life much easier when I'm pulling it off. Cool. We've got a really cool design going on. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do some glitter over our ombres. So I'm going to seal in our YN stain resistant. Do a nice thin layer over the airbrushing and over the gel polish. This is going to give us our layer to press into. Let's do our thumb. Get some more on the brush. All the way through. Let's get this in the LED light for 1 minute. Okay. Do 60 seconds. So we're gonna get our Sakura Storm glitter out and do our glitter press over these two nails. Let's get our cheap makeup brush. We're gonna go from the jar to the nail, back and forth. Okay, so we went to the jar, to the nail, back and forth, all the way down. Make sure we hit all the areas that we wanted. I'm gonna wipe my brush off and pull through it. What this does is it just flattens the glitter out. Okay, again, just from jar to nail. What this prevents by going from the jar to the nail, it keeps your brush from getting sticky from the sticky layer that's on the nail. Wipe it off, pull through. Flatten everything out. And we're good to go. Let's top coat. Normally I have 2 containers of stain resistant or whatever top coat I have. One for glitter nails, one for nails that I don't want any glitter in. I don't have that right now. So I wanna make sure that there's no glitter in this. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off. Go back into the jar. That way I'm not gonna get glitter on this nail that I don't want. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover our airbrushing design. And glitter's in it anyway. We won't even charge them for this one. Making sure I'm going along the sides, really making sure that I've capped everything. So when I wipe the sticky layer off, I don't remove any of the airbrushing. All the way through, all the way down. It's really making that glitter pop. Make sure all this is sealed too. And we are done. Let's go ahead and get it in the light. Final cure for 1 minute. Let's go ahead and get our swipe out and remove the sticky layer off the top coat. There was no need to top coat these two because they're go time. There's no need to seal it. You can if you like. I just decided to leave them alone.
This is simply a beautiful set of nails. I know I say that all the time, but I mean it. The color combination is incredible. The glitter, the detail in the design, the airbrushing is insane, which leads me to ask Tracy, how much?
Let's figure this out. So I did a bill on myself, so that's $60. I'm not paying that though because I give myself a break. Airbrush, the minute I pulled the airbrush out, it's $10. That includes one color. So pink is included. I charge an additional $2 for each airbrush color I pull out. And then we have our glitter. So that's $5. So let's do the math. $77.
$77. There you have it, $77 for this set of nails. A beautiful, gorgeous color combination on top of a very detailed airbrush design. Some glitter, some go time. This is a very reasonable price in my opinion. Tracy, great set of nails, and we will see you next week on How Much.